right, y'all, it's hot outside. Why did I pick today? So basically I have my soap water on the floor. This is what I'm going to use to clean my rims. This is a rim brush scrubber. I also have towels right here, but I'm not going to use this one. We're going to use this one. But right now, the first thing that we have to do definitely for sure is clean these tires, because y'all, they're dirty. Like super dirty. Like, hold on, let me show you the front one. Y'all see that? Bro, the Brembos just look horrible. So yeah, so the first thing we're gonna do is wash all my tires. After we wash all my tires, we're going to basically sand them down, put the putty on them, sand them down again, primer, paint, clear coat, and we're done. Now it sounds like that's not all that bad, but the problem is it's gonna take forever. So the time is now, okay, so the time is 11:28. So let's see how long it takes to do this. So we're gonna start with the worst tire first, just to get that one over with, because I'm gonna have to prime it. I'm gonna have to sand it and put the putty on it, so while the putty's drying I can work on all the other tires. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Oh yeah, y'all, I didn't show y'all this. This is the real MaliaRose. So, you know, if y'all ever see me driving, you know it's me. Also, you want to make sure that you get the back of your tires, even though you're not going to be spray painting back there. It's good because if there's any like grease or any residue that comes onto the spray paint or the primer or anything like that, it can pretty much mess up the coloring. So just so you know. Alright, so now the wheel is fully clean, and now it's time to do the other side while this wheel dries. So I am going to be cleaning this tire next, and I will see y'all when I finish cleaning all 4 tires. So now that the tire is good and dry, the next thing that we're going to do is use 80 sandpaper and 30 sandpaper to sand out all of these little bumps and grooves that are all in the tire. We want to get rid of that before we spray paint the tires with the primer and the clear coat and all that. And then we're also going to be filling it with this fast dry filler. This is good with metal and fiberglass, so you're alright to use this. It also has a little thing in here. This is a brand new thing. It also has like this little thing in here that you're actually going to mix with this putty to fill in all these spots to make sure, you know. So once you fill this in, then you're going to sand it again, and then you're going to primer it, pretty much, if that makes sense. Yeah, oh, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so this is all sanded out. It's nice and it's smooth again. So next thing that we're gonna okay, so now it's all done, nice and smooth, and then we'll go to the next step. Thing that we're going to do is get some alcohol, and then we're just going to basically clean the rest of the tire and get all that residue and anything else off to make sure that it is nice and clean. We don't want it to be dirty. For the primer, okay, the tire of this car is still dirty. So the next thing that I'm about to do, oh my god, it's hot. the next thing that I'm about to do is basically put the putty and the hardener together so that we can put it on the parts that we just scratched off. You're gonna want to make sure that you have these. These are a putty knife set. You just need one, you don't need a billion, but it just came in a pack at AutoZone. And then you're going to need your putty. You can use any kind of putty, really, it doesn't matter. You don't have to use exactly this one. This one I think was like 15 bucks. So it's just a fast dry filler. And then whenever we're about to open this up and put it, we have to mix it with the hardener. So you want to make sure that you're not putting it on any like cardboard or paper. You want to put it on something like parchment paper or like a piece of metal or anything like that, to where it doesn't like it doesn't seep into the item pretty much. So I'm gonna use this because this is the only thing that I have as far as like tools. So open it. I put on my jewelry just to go to the bodega. And you only need a little bit, like literally the size of the cap. That's all you need. And then you're going to add the hardener. Okay, add the hardener. Okay, it says 2% hardener. I don't know what the hell 2% is, but it's about 15 drops of the hardener. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like whenever you basically want to mix it together. You don't want to put any air inside of the hardener. You just want to flatten it around. Then you want to put it on the car. Anyway, I'm mixing the cream hardener with the putty. And this is pretty much all I'm doing to make sure that it mixes into the product and there's no air coming out of it. Sorry if I'm going down. I'm just trying to get everything in there. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be getting this on the tire, but it's okay. I'll just clean it up. Okay, we should be good to go now. Alright, so then we let it dry. So while we're letting that dry, we can go work on the other ones. Okay, so we're going to get our 80 grit sandpaper. After we did this, y'all see I kind of started a little bit because I forgot. We're going to get our 80 grit sandpaper and we're just going to basically smooth all of this out. Now we're back. This is the, I think this is my 320. This is not my 320. So now we're going to, so now that we finished sanding everything with the 80 grit sandpaper, we're now going to start sanding with the 320 grit sandpaper. I started a little bit because you know, trying to get stuff done. All right, so I ended up doing my little note cards around. I put the plastic bags inside so I don't get the back messed up. I taped it already to make sure that nothing gets paint on it. Basically, my phone kept messing up, so this is my second coat of primer. So when you do the first primer, you're going to do a very light coat, and then once you do the light coat, you're going to wait a few minutes, and then you're going to do the second coat, which is a little bit heavier. It's going to look a little bit more white, and then you're going to wait a few minutes. After the few minutes is up, then you're going to do the third coat, which I haven't done yet, and then after that you're going to wait about an hour. And while you're waiting about an hour, you're going to start on the next rims and stuff to do, and you're going to basically repeat the whole process over again. And then after about an hour, then we're going to sand this with the 600 grit sandpaper, and then we'll do our actual color of the rim. So yeah, that's what I have so far, but I'm only on the second coat, so I should be doing the third coat soon. You guys, so I know you're probably like, what the heck, why are you inside? I just realized as I'm editing this video that I did not record the end, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like right now. My phone stopped working. Not stopped working, but like it kept dying. My phone kept dying because it kept getting hot because I was outside, and then like it was just irritating. Like, I didn't even want to do the video anymore. So now I'm gonna show you guys what they look like. Come on, Ava. Come on. You want to go outside? So, I can actually show you the finished product right now. So this is what the tires look like. Don't mind this one. It's just like that because of the brake dust. But I'll show you a cleaner looking one. So basically, after you sand it down, you prime it, sand it down again. I put the index cards back on there, and then I ended up putting the coat. I did, I think, 3 coats of this, and it's supposed to be like a rose gold color, but it looks more like a gold. But as y'all can see, like after I put the putty on, like if you look really close, you can still kind of see like little bits of the chips, but from far away you can't really see it. But this is what they look like dirty. So it's still gold, but they're just dirty right now because of the brake dust. Like even the Brimbos are dirty. Like I need to wash my car. But yeah, that's pretty much how they came out. They don't look too bad. They look okay on this side, and this one's a lot more gold. I think this is probably the best looking one that I've done. What the fuck is this? This one's probably the best looking one because it didn't have any scratches on it. Nothing was messed up. You know, it's just dirty. But yeah, so that's how they came out. I hope y'all like this video because y'all, it was a stress to edit. Not only that, but the fact that I didn't even freaking finish it, that's what really sucks, because this is like a few days later. So a few days, well, not even a few days, maybe like a couple weeks later. So yeah, but I'll see you on the next one. Bye.